Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? So, with Lloyd being a hotel attendant, I really am confused about everything that's gonna pop off in this part of the season. I don't know what the heck they're planning to do with him, slash, why they even want him here in the first place, but I am lying to you if I didn't say I was interested in finding out what's gonna pop off. And it feels like a lot of things conveniently are happening, type of deal, right? Like Alan happens to overheat and ends up not capable of going to the place he's supposed to. And then we have Lloyd, who, of course, he's going to fill in for any and everyone that he is asked to because he's just that type of kid. Is pretty much being sent to a place where, um, what's his face, or what's her face, was her father, excuse me, her father and everybody were at, and all of a sudden she now has to just deal with not only her father and stuff, but now Lloyd finally shows up and she's actually happy about that, right? Like now she gets to hang out with him and pretty much showcase, uh, she thinks love and all this stuff has to do something with it until she really finds out, bruh, can you stop? Until she really finds out that it's really just something going on throughout the whole place that they were asked to pretty much handle. So she gets blown off real quick, finding out that yeah, maybe Lloyd ain't here for me. Maybe he's doing something else. But I am very hesitant to say anything like really critical of this show because it hasn't ever really taken much serious. Even when Lloyd was going to quote unquote get serious, the most he did was arm wrestle, right? It's not like he started throwing multiple rapid punches at somebody and they were defending themselves. Like, no one has ever gotten to a point where that's even necessary for him or even could be capable of taking that type of punishment from Lloyd. So it's these types of things that make the show really interesting because we still have no idea like who he's going to have to deal with in the future and what it means for certain types of people from his town to find out how Lloyd's doing and stuff like that. It's uh it's an interesting show because I don't know where it's gonna go at the end of the day. And I think that's what has me the most interested in seeing what they are gonna do and how they're gonna do it and if our character is really gonna grow or if he's just gonna stay the same person for quite some time, right? Like I wouldn't be mad at that. Him being this like really easy kid to manipulate that they think they're manipulating, but at the end of the day, he actually really just wants to help people. He really actually wants to, cook clean and do these stuff because it will help. But everybody seemingly who gets them starts to use them to their own means, and that goes even for love, right? Try to use him for anything possible. So I am very happy things are going so funny and smoothly throughout this whole entire season already. Because if I am like the only person who really likes the show, it would be a surprise, right? Like if there's a whole bunch of hate out there for the show, I would be super surprised. But at the same time, I wouldn't because I do know how people want to be critical and stuff like that, which is okay. But you also got to remember that being critical doesn't mean you have to just talk negative, right? I could tell you the show doesn't have much else going on besides its like goofiness. It's like not a real serious show. If you were looking for something to take itself more seriously, like a Dragon Ball or Bleach or something. This is definitely not the show, and that's kind of what people misunderstand is not all shows are going to reach out to hit the expectations that most people would expect a seriously powerful and powerful world that this kid lives in. But I'm really just looking forward to seeing what's going to pop off. I hope y'all are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. Um, Let me know what you thought about this episode. It felt so long because there's so much just random stuff these new characters that were introduced were doing. People were trying to poison our boy, so we'll definitely have to see how this all plays out. We got a lot of new characters added to the roster, and we'll see if they're just here for a little bit or if they're really going to be around for some time. So, that being said, take care, everybody, and peace.